Welcome, lore seekers. Today, we'll unravel one of Faerûn's greatest arcane mysteries, the legendary Nether Scrolls. These artifacts are not just ancient tomes, but the foundation stones upon which much of the realm's magical knowledge is built. Let's delve deep into their origins, power, and influence across millennia of wizardry and conflict. Our tale begins in the primordial mists of time, around -30,000 DR. The Nether Scrolls were originally crafted by an organization called the Bar-Atif, an alliance of three creator races, the reptilian Saruk, amphibious Batrakai, and avian Aeri. Their purpose? To consolidate and preserve all arcane lore known to their empires, ensuring magical power remained unified and accessible. The scrolls weren't called the Nether Scrolls at creation, but the golden skins of the world serpent. Each scroll was a flexible sheet of pure gold or platinum, inscribed with silvery glyphs and designed to be both beautiful and functionally indestructible. They were meant to outlast the rise and fall of any civilization. It's whispered among scholars that Mistral, the original goddess of magic, may have subtly aided the Bar-Atif's effort. Though no conclusive evidence survives, legends say the weave itself stirred when the scrolls were completed, hinting at an unearthly guiding hand in their creation. For millennia, the golden skins lay concealed, their knowledge untouched by humans or elves. Their next play in realm's history emerges in -3533 DR, deep inside the ruins of Arivandar, the fallen Sun Elf Empire. Here, an apprentice mage known only as Finder uncovered the legendary scrolls. Finder's discovery marked a pivotal shift in history. Until this moment, Netherese magic relied on elven tutors. Now, armed with the scrolls, Netherill's arcanists cast aside their old teachings. Finder spent years studying the scrolls before bringing them to the powerful mages of Seventon and Zenith. Arthindal, the Terraseer, an ancient Saruk lord turned lich, emerged from Orome's ruins around -3432 DR. Terraseer helped Netheril decipher the scrolls, accelerating their mastery of arcane arts. This led directly to Netherill's Golden Age, a period when its wizards could rival or surpass even the ancient elves. Thanks to the Nether Scrolls, Netheril invented the Mythalar, vast floating orbs channeling magical energy. These devices powered the legendary flying cities for which Netheril became famous, enabling wonders never before seen: airborne enclaves, magically stratified societies, and the development of powerful artifacts. The Nether Scrolls' knowledge wasn't limited to mere spellcraft. It was categorized into 5 chapters, each conferring different boons. Among them were Arcanus Fundare, Foundations of Magic; Magicus Creare, on creating magic items; Maior Creare, focusing on constructs; Planus Mechanus, concerning planar studies; and Ars Factum, the closely guarded secret of artifact creation. Despite their power, not all the scroll's secrets were unlocked at once. It would take weeks to even begin comprehending a single scroll, and years to master an entire chapter. For many, rereading the texts revealed ever deeper wisdom, some knowledge seemingly attuned to the reader's own nature. But such artifacts rarely remain secure for long. In 3095 DR, the elves of Cormanthir stole one complete set of the Nether Scrolls. They spirited them away to Windsong Tower in the great forest city of Myth-Dranor, seeking to prevent further Netherese advancement and to wield the powerful lore for themselves. A high mage named Tivolus Aluvirsan performed an extraordinary feat. He transformed the stolen scrolls into a living artifact, Quess'Ar'Teranthvar, the golden grove of hidden knowledge. This was a golden, beech-like tree with a treant's face, home to a silver bird and a snake of precious metals, a symbolically potent union of magic and nature. Quess'Ar'Teranthvar didn't simply store knowledge like a book. Instead, it revealed its secrets uniquely depending on how it was approached. Studying the roots or leaves, listening to the animals in its branches, or deciphering the tree's shifting bark. Each experience granted different magical revelations. For example, gleaning magic from the roots taught foundational magic, while interpreting the leaves unlocked item creation lore. Listening to a blend of animals and leaves could even face the reader with secrets of wild magic, dead magic zones, and planar studies. The totality of knowledge could grant understanding of high magic and upper-tier spells. In 580 DR, Eckermain Truesilver, a human mage, meditated for 10 months with the Quess'Ar'Teranthvar. His study granted profound wisdom, but prematurely whitened his hair, a mark of the scroll's intense power. This event proved that even humans could unlock the tree's secrets, bridging elven and human arcane traditions. For centuries, Faerûn remained with Quess'Ar'Teranthvar, sustaining its magical form with his own life force. If ever separated from the tree, it would collapse into molten metal, only to reform over decades into the original scrolls, a built-in safeguard against theft or ham-fisted tinkering. The remaining Netherese held set endured a fractured fate. Pieces were lost with disastrous Empire events, like the infamous Carsis's Folly. Some were stolen, others traded or destroyed, but each time the scrolls would eventually reform themselves, as if guided by destiny or the weave itself. The overwhelming arcane lore within influenced countless artifacts. Legendary items like the Crown of Horns and the Scepter of the Sorcerer Kings drew on secrets from the Ars Factum, or Creation of Artifacts chapter. Yet, this chapter was so potent it required a specific key to access, which remains undiscovered to this day. Reading even a portion of the Nether Scrolls was transformative. Wizards reported dramatic enhancements to their abilities, or even shifts in their understanding of magic's nature. But the scrolls were perilous. Prolonged study could drive the reader to obsession or madness, echoing the warning. Power beyond imagination, but at what cost? After the fall of Netheril, the scrolls ended up scattered all across Faerûn. Some were hidden beneath ancient ruins. A set was entombed with Prince Hamukai in Azamar, while others vanished for centuries, surfacing briefly throughout subsequent ages of turmoil and discovery. In 1344 DR, the bard Mintipa Moonsilver stole 3 Nether Scrolls from the Hall of Mists beneath the High Forest's grandfather tree. His daring theft scattered these scrolls to new corners of Faerûn, sparking tales of lost knowledge resurfacing in unexpected hands, from rogue mages to secretive cults. One pivotal moment came in 1375 DR, when the Shadowvar, descendants of the Netherese archwizards, stole Quess'Ar'Teranthvar from Mithdrana. Sensing the risk the artifact posed in their hands, an adventurer party used the Chalice of Amounata, a mighty relic, to dissolve the tree, scattering the scrolls once more. Fast forward to the mid-1480s DR. The Shadowvar, still bent on domination, recovered the abyssal Planus Mechanus Nether Scroll, a version specifically attuned to the abyss. Using it, they attempted to invade Walloon by stabilizing a Shadowfell nexus, sparking a crisis of planar proportions. This gambit, while initially successful, caught the attention of archmages and defenders of the weave. The Harpers and powerful wizards like Orifaun Huntsilver intervened, and after a dangerous mishap, accidentally opening a portal to the abyss, the infamous Elminster himself took possession of the scroll, thwarting another Netherese catastrophe. By the end of the 15th century DR, the Nether Scrolls were again scattered throughout Faerûn. Their locations remain secret, some buried in crypts, others spirited away by adventurers, and a few potentially lost for all time, or awaiting rediscovery in forgotten ruins. But dungeon masters and players, the legacy of the Nether Scrolls offers rich hooks. Quests to seek a rumoured scroll in a dragon-guarded vault. The moral dilemma of whether to study or destroy a piece of ultimate arcane knowledge. Or racing against power-hungry Shadowvar or cultists of the Shadow Weave. Imagine a campaign where even one scroll's rediscovery threatens to upset the magical balance of the realms. Would your party risk madness to study it, safeguard it against misuse, or seek the wisdom of immortals like Elminster or Larlock to decide its fate? Ultimately, the Nether Scrolls endure as both gift and curse, a testament to the ambitions of the creator races and a cautionary tale for those who reach too far into the foundations of magic. Their history is one of cyclical rediscovery, restraint, and sometimes catastrophic hubris. As you ponder your next campaign, consider this. Somewhere right now in your realms, a scroll lies hidden, waiting for the hand of fate, or a party of intrepid adventurers to determine the next twist in their enigmatic journey. Until next time, may your research be fruitful and your magic unravel only the safest of secrets.